Ciao! Aha! The young one, darling, were the young one. The young one, darling, were the young one. Just kidding. Let's get back to learn the Dhamma. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my video. Today is Sunday, the 21st of March 2021. My name is Dan Guitar from Thailand. In this video, I like to talk about the true Dhamma or Nirvana for only people who have the most wisdom. If you are a real person who wants to attain Nirvana in this life, you have to listen to me early, because I have attained Nirvana for 19 years. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana in this life as well. I'm ready. But are you ready? It's up to you. Aha! The topic to speak in this video is thinking to speak or read. It seems that we don't think anything. You know, the true Dhamma in Buddhism is not possible to teach each other, because there is nothing to teach. Dhamma or Food or Nirvana is a pure remittance. It's universal truth. It doesn't have the fictional language to say. The true Dhamma in Buddhism is not in Pratipidok. It's not in the teaching of monk or nun, but it's in your thought. It's in my thought. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you have to listen to me early, because I have attained Nirvana for 19 years. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana in this life. I'm ready. You know, the hardest thing for me is how to create content and stories about the true Dhamma in English, because I need the meaning in English to be as close to Thai language as much as possible. That will create content and story to talk to you for understanding about the various idea or thought process. Because the idea is the heart of quenching of all suffering. You know, I'm Thai. My English is still the basic level. I speak English with Thai accent. If I pronounce incorrectly at the set end I use in English may not correct for English grammar, I have to apologize. You know, every story I convey in this video, or everything I have already said, I want you to understand about the various idea or thought process, because the idea is the heart of quenching of all suffering, nothing more true sati than this. Okay. Before talking about the true Dhamma in Buddhism, follow me please. Let's take a look. There are a lot of people who lack wisdom in this world, which want to letting go suffering and live happily forever. It is impossible, because our true self does not really exist. And There are many foolish people on this planet who believe that this is our true self. Those who will understand this story, it must be counted individually. That how many people in this world. Okay, and the next. No one can help anyone from suffering. We have to help ourselves only. How to help ourselves from suffering? You must realize your thought only. And asking and answering Dhamma problem or life problem in Dhamma conversation cannot solve the doubt. Until you can realize your thought, this is the best way. You know. The ultimate wisdom in Buddhism, the Lord Buddha taught people to attain nirvana in this life. Achieving nirvana is the end of all suffering because there is no cause to be born anymore. The topic to speak in this video, I say, thinking to speak or read, it seems that we don't think anything. Why did I say that? You know. The language we use in everyday life, whether spoken language or written language, it's just the fictional language. It doesn't mean really a language. We were taught to believe in the meaning of language from birth to death until we believe it's true. In reality, the meaning of the language, it has no meaning as we understand it. I say this, that is sound strange. The topic to speak in this is all I say. Thinking to speak or read, it seems that we don't think anything, but in reality, we have already thought of it. Why did I say that? Have you ever heard someone say like me before? I say this, does it sound weird? You may accuse me I'm a crazy man because I said it. Thinking to speak or read, it seems that we don't think anything, but in reality, we have already thought of it. You know, in reality, the meaning of the language, whether spoken language or written language, it does not really exist. Where can I find the meaning of the language? The language we use in everyday life is just the fictional language. It doesn't mean really a language. The language was created by humans on this earth for communication, understanding temporarily. We use the language from birth to death until we believe it's true. Where can I find the meaning of the language? If you want to prove that, you have to think and think and think over and over again until you die from this world. Because the meaning of the language is just the fictional language. It does not really exist. Okay, but in this video, please believe. But in this video, in this talk, please believe temporarily. The meaning of the language, whether spoken language or written language, is really, can you understand me, that for understanding each other in this video. Okay, you know, if you want to say something to someone, if you want to say something to someone around you, at first, you have to think, and then you open your mouth to speak out. For example, if you want to say something to someone in conversation, at first, you have to think, and then you open your mouth and speak out. For example, if you want to say, hello, how are you? Hello, where are you from? Hello, how are you? Hello, where are you from? Hello, what's your name? Before you say something to someone, can you realize your thought? You have to think, before you say something to someone in everyday life. Can you understand me? Have you ever heard someone say like me before? No, that's all. Before you say something to someone around you in everyday life, you have to think. But you cannot realize your thought, that you have already thought of it. But you cannot realize your thought, that you have already thought of it. It seems that we don't think anything. Can you understand me? Before you say something to someone around you, at first you have to think, and then you open your mouth to speak out. For example, hello, how are you? Hello, where are you from? Hello, what's your name? What's your job? Can you understand me? And written language. And written language too. When follow me, please. What you see now on the screen? What you see now on the screen? What you see now on the screen is written language. This is novel. As soon as you see, you can read it. I study very hard at school. I wanted to know the secrets of life, and most of all, I wanted to know how to make living things. While you are reading a novel, you think according to the meaning of the fictional language. Can you understand me? While you are reading a novel, or while you are reading a magazine, Hong Kong shows Yachting bright future. Hong Kong shows Yachting's bright future. This is magazine. While you are reading a magazine or reading a newspaper, China Daily, inoculation can ease visa rule for many foreigners. As I show you, while you are reading, what you see now is written language. You were taught to believe in the meaning of written language. Can you realize your thought? When you read a novel, you can understand in the meaning of, I study very hard at school. I wanted to know the secrets of life, and most of all, I wanted to know how to make living things. Follow me, please. I have something to show you. I have something to show you. Let's take a look on this chart. Let's take a look. You can read a novel, a newspaper, and a book, because you were taught to believe in the meaning of 26 English letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You were taught to believe in the meaning of 26 English letters. For example, as soon as you see this word, cat, you can understand in the meaning of cat. And there will be an image like this in your thought. The word cat is mean what you see now. Meow, 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 meow. You were taught to believe the word cat is mean what you see now. Okay, you know. Before you read this word, which wrote that C-A-N-T, you know. The letter C, A-N-T, there. The letter C become letter C, You bring the letter C become C, letter A become, and then letter T become C become A become T become, within a fraction of a second. You were taught to believe in the meaning of A, B, C, D, A to Z, and then you can understand this word, C-A-T. We write it, C-A-T, a cat. We spell cat. We spell cat. And this word is mean what you see now. Or, meow, a cat. A towing cat. Wow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, a cat. Meow, meow, meow. Just kidding. Please listen meticulously to the explanation for understanding. Again, as soon as you see this word, which wrote that cat, you can read it. A cat, because you were taught to believe in the meaning of A, B, C, D, E, F. And then, letter C become, letter A become, letter T become cat. Can you realize your thought? You think according to the meaning of the fictional language, within a fraction of a second, there will be an image in your thought. Can you understand me? Cat. And goat too. You can read it. As soon as you see this word, which wrote that goat, you can understand in the meaning of goat, because you were taught to believe. The word goat, it means bah, bah, bah. Now I have two goats. Bah, 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 bah. I have two goats. Now, who goes? Bah, 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 bah. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Aha. As soon as you see this word, which wrote that G-O-A-T, goat, there will be an image like this in your thought. The first one is, when you read this word, can you realize your thought? You can read it. And you think according to the meaning of the fictional language. It's the first one. And the second one is, there will be what you see now in your thought. There will be an image like this in your thought, is the second one. From the first one, the meaning of word, and then become the second one, that an image like it. It takes time within a fraction of a second. Can you understand me? It takes time within a fraction of a second. As soon as you see this word, a goat, is the first time. Can you realize your thought? You think according to the meaning of the language, the meaning of fictional language, the meaning of written language, and then it becomes what you see now. We call goat. As soon as you see, and it takes time. within a fraction of a second. Can you understand me? It takes time within a fraction of a second, and as soon as you see this sentence which wrote that I love you, you can understand in the meaning of I love you. You write the meaning of I love you. The meaning of I love you is just a thought. It's in your thought. It's in my thought. Where can I find the meaning of I love you? As soon as you see this word which wrote that I love you, you think according to the meaning of the fictional language or the meaning of written language. The meaning of I love you, where can I find? It's in your thought, it's in my thought. And as soon as you see this sentence which wrote that I hate you, where can I find the meaning of I hate you? It's in your thought, it's in my thought. But the meaning of I love you, you like it. And the meaning of I hate you, you don't like it. Can you realize your thought? You don't like the meaning of I hate you, and you like the meaning of I love you. You know, the story in this talk I want you to understand about the flavor's idea or thought process, because the idea is a hard quenching of false suffering. Nothing more too subtle than this. You know, in this video, I don't teach you anything, but I have to borrow the fictional language to create content and story to talk to you further understandings about the flavor's idea or thought process, because the idea is a hard quenching of false suffering. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you have to listen to me only. You know, I have something to show you, you know. As soon as you see this, you think according to the meaning of the fictional language, you can know that. What does it mean? And you can understand what time is it. As soon as you see, you think according to the meaning of fictional language, you can know that. What you see now, what does it mean? And what time is it? That means you have already thought of it. As I said, thinking to speak or read, it seems that we don't think anything. I say this, that sounds strange. And as soon as you see 1 + 1 must be 2, it's correct. You can understand in the meaning of what you see now. That means you have already thought of it. And I show you 1 + 1 is equal to 5. It's wrong. You can understand in the meaning of what you see now. As I said, thinking to speak or read, it seems that we don't think anything. You know, from birth to death, when we use the language from birth to death, when we use the language for communication to each other in everyday life, we have to think and think and think before you say something to someone around you. Can you understand me? Before you say something to someone around you, at first you have to think, but you cannot realize your thought. This story is very hard to realize. Before you say something to someone, you have to think. You have to think according to the meaning of the fictional language. Can you understand me? Before you say something to someone, you have to think according to the meaning of the. You have to think according to the meaning of the fictional language, and then you open your mouth to speak out to someone. And as soon as you see this word, which wrote a guitar, you can understand the meaning of a guitar. As soon as you see this word, the meaning of a guitar will lead to what you see here now. The meaning of a guitar, the meaning of a guitar will lead to what you see here now. You know, at first, as soon as you see this word, which wrote that, you think according to the meaning of the fictional language. This is written language. I say a guitar, I say guitar is spoken language, and a guitar is written language. As soon as you see this word, which wrote that, a guitar, the meaning of a guitar will lead to what you see now. And as soon as you see this, you can understand in the meaning of what you see now, because you were taught to believe. You can understand in the meaning of what you see now, because you think according to the meaning of the fictional language. What you see now is mean, and what you see now is means, is mean. You know, all as I said in this video, I want you to understand about the previous idea or thought process. The topic to speak in this video, I said, thinking to speak or read. It seems that we don't think anything. Can you understand me? Okay.